Well, it has been nearly 10 years since the Great Recession ended, but for a lot of Americans, things just aren't getting better. That's the finding of a new survey from Bankrate, and Yahoo Finance's Kristin is here to break down these numbers. Not great stats when you look at how far the market has come in the past 10 years. Average folks just don't seem to be feeling it.
Right, and all the gains that the economy has made in the last 10 years. So according to this new survey, about 23% of Americans, and I have to be clear here, these were people that were adults during the Great Recession. 23% of them are saying, look, my overall finances are actually worse now than before the recession hit. About a quarter of Americans are saying, well, look, actually things are just about the same. I've been able to recover. I'm where I was before. But the encouraging news is that about half of Americans, 51%, are saying, well, actually, you know what? We actually have done better, So that's a pretty good thing. Half of Americans say they're doing better now.
Kristin, why are they struggling?
Well, as we were talking, right, the market has been doing really well. The economy is doing really well, but not all of those gains have been equal. Women, for example, this is really depressing, Alexis.
Oh, no.
30% of women essentially are saying that they are worse off now than before. That's compared to only about 19% of men. And most Americans essentially gain the bulk of their money through their wages. And there has been a lack of wage gains across the board. Top 1% of earners have made over 17% of those wage gains. The bottom 99% hasn't even hit 1% in terms of wage growth. So that those gains have not been spread equally across
I don't know what kind of criteria they were looking at Bankrate, but you wonder, of the numbers you're giving us, how many people are actually in the stock market?
Right.
Because you'd like to think they've actually enjoyed some gains, even on paper, over the past decade.
Well, we actually have we do have data about that. So a little over half of all Americans are actually currently invested in the market. And that includes your mutual funds, your pension funds, things like that. And this is the thing, though, that's down, essentially, from before the Great Recession. So we've had a huge party in the market, and there's millions of Americans that have essentially missed out on it.